Well, hello everyone and welcome. I hope everyone's doing fantastic on this wonderful, warm Sunday afternoon. Uh, so let's just jump right into it, shall we? I come home, right? I come home and something. Fuck that, it's loud. Hello, Victor Burns. I come home from a long day of shopping and stuff, and something gets dropped in my Discord DMs. And it's a video of an old rival, you would like to say, whatever the case is. It is about Super Dave, Milltown North Best. Now, Milltown has been going through a bit of a tumultuous thing of lately, and he's been keeping a low profile. Recently, he came out in defense for me against the dear old slug, which I which I do appreciate him coming by and helping me out with that. But this recent video that I saw from Milltown, I don't know if he is trying his best to turn into like a heel character. I'm not sure. I think I understand why he did what he did. I think he is acting with such reverence, such rebuntedness, because he's trying to defend himself and defend his friend only me. Only me is a character that was a big donator to Dave's group or Dave's channel. And uh there's another player in this game named Tug. Tug is someone that has the best way I could describe it, Tug is a very calm, unnerving man. He doesn't need to yell. He doesn't need to throw insults. When he wants to get your attention, he speaks with a deliverance and with a very soft tone, so you have to really hear him. And when he was going through the hail stuff and like people were trying to poke at him and bothering him, he was like, I got you in a way. Like he didn't yell. Like it was all matter of fact, like you keep messing with me. Give me time, I'm going to like bother you and stuff like that. And I haven't seen that type of character in a long time. I've been doing commentary for about 2 years now. Through commentary hell, through the purgatory, through the high echelons. And the thing that what makes Tug an interesting character that you don't want to mess with purely just by behavior, mannerisms, and whatnot is the fact that he's very deliberate with what he says and he's very tactical with what he says. Most people will throw insults, call people names, insults, like throw the fatwa at them. And Tug has been poking at Dave. He's been poking with a little bit of truth here, a little bit of truth there. Being like, haha, it's Super Dave right now, right? Just having fun. And then Dave decides to do a video. I may play the video, but I'm not doing what I want Dave to understand is that do not, I know you're trying to have a good mind to you, but instead of you going after or trying to talk shit to Tug, I say this with all the respect in the world, as much as I can muster. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. You don't want that problem. I don't. I don't even. I'm not. I don't watch Tug that much. But the times I've watched Tug, and the times where he has had issues with people poking at him, prodding at him, and the way he handles the situation, that's not something you want to deal with, Dave. Because you do not want to get yourself in a situation where you're going to get into a verbal joust with him, end up losing that, and then you're going to kill your confidence. You had said in your video that you were laying low, you were scared, you were panicking about the situation with that's happening with Halos and stuff like that, which you had every right to. But you gotta think to yourself, Dave, is it worth it? Is it worth you going toe to toe with him? You have to ask yourself this. Think of it. What do you hope to gain from going into a verbal war with a man that doesn't need to yell, scream, throw insults at a person, and just has a matter of fact thing in his mind that he could destroy you any way, shape, or form at any time he wants? Just because you have power, I mean, a true measure of someone having power is when they know they have power and they don't use the power until it's necessary. Okay? And I'm not trying to say that Tug is infallible. I ain't saying that Tug is a saint in the most religious of sense. I'm not saying he's invulnerable. Everyone can bleed. Everyone can get. Everyone can lose a fight here and there. But for those, but there are people that it's rare that you could win against those types of people, and it's harder. It's hard to have a fight with someone like that when you have nothing going around with you. It's a whole different nonsense when you're dealing with Jeremy Hales, your inner thoughts, and Tug. Like, if I was you, Dave, don't poke him. Don't bother with him. He's a problem. It would have been smart, honestly speaking, Dave, if you would have had a conversation with him. At least have a conversation. At least talk to your opponent with some decorum and some respect. Just meet. Because all that's been is like, little gotchas here and there. By the way, even though Tug is poking or prodding at you, Dave, there were videos where you were talking shit too, and I think either you deleted or privated it. And that's something you cannot do. Because, sure, I delete videos and whatnot, but I delete streams and stuff when I yell at someone. I delete it because I'm like, it doesn't make any sense for me to feel the way I feel. And I make a other stream that says, yeah, I delete the stream because I didn't feel comfy with it. I'm not about that. I don't want to be about that life. It doesn't make any sense for me to feel the way I feel. But deleting it and then not talking about it is like, that's not cool. Because people have seen it, or there's members only or whatnot. But just to be on the safe side, I want people to hear the video. I want people to understand, and I am not trying to go at your head, Dave. I am not trying to demoralize you. I ain't trying to hurt your fees. I'm not here as an opponent. I'm here as a ICO, an independent commentary observer. I call it down the middle, and with the way, factually speaking, with the way you've been dealing with situations, like, I don't know if you can handle that monstrosity. I don't know, honestly. But I'm gonna play Dave's video. We're gonna live react to him. I'm not gonna steal his copyright or whatever the case is. So let's go here.
What's going on, everybody?
So this is a 5-minute video. 1 second. Fuck. Domain expansion. Okay, there you go. So I just want to also make a point really, really quick. I can show this. Value. Okay, good. So this is Dave. Dave looking very spiffy. And then it says here, Mr. Tuggle's work is unhinged. Hashtag goes too far. Again, why? Why are you doing this? But let's continue with the video.
But it's me, Super Dave. And this is just a quick little upload because I have been getting multiple emails that apparently Mr. Tugglesworth is unhinged. The man has went off the wall. And the man has went off the wall while mentioning my name and mentioning one of my friends' name, only me. And the bullshit, Tug, that I heard you spew is ridiculous. First of all, you talk about me not sticking up for only me.
I'm going to speak based upon facts. I'm not going to speak with conjecture. I'm not going to speak unfairly. Dave. When only me was asking about the fucking receipts for the fucking fence for that family from 2 Leads in the Pod, right? You, like, from what I seen, it looked like you washed your hands of it. This person supported you. This man gave you opportunity. He wanted just a trail to see if his money was going to where it was going, and you wanted to keep your hands clean. Now, it's not like you saying, oh, F you, only me, I don't like you, whatever, or you talk bad about him, but by you being silent about only me wanting to getting a resolution about his money, where his money was going, that's bad. That's not being a good friend. Okay? And there were people turning on only me. Okay, there were people that would be insidious towards only me. So that's the problem. Yes, only me is great to you. He's wonderful to you. But at the time when he needed you to help him find out where his hard-earned money is going to, there wasn't a call to action for that. Again, you were friends with 2 Leads in the Pod. You could have found out. You could have got the evidence. Or if you found out that shit was not smelling good, it would have been your due diligence as a friend of Only Me, as someone that Only Me supports, to be like, hey, bro, either A, they're fucking with me, they're fucking with your money, whatever, or get the proof that, yeah, the money is going to this, and this. right? So let's continue.
You have no clue my relationship with Only Me. You have no clue. You say I didn't stick up for him. Every word that came out of my mouth was in support of that man because of what he has done for me in my life. So you don't know shit, buddy. I'm sure Only Me has no problems with me. You talk about how everybody has betrayed him. The only person who's really betrayed him is a few viewers and some person named Miyagi, which is
Few people and Chuli's in the pod. Because he doesn't know where his money is at. Let's not forget that, Dave. The whole crux of this argument is where is his money? Where did it go, Dave? That is a $64,000 question. Because that's where all the stems from. This whole destruction of your community happened because of one person who was a really good person to you, asking for your help, didn't get the fucking help, and then other people were going against him for being a bad person, for asking where the money is going for a fucking fence. From what I'm hearing, it went with fucking Lowe's cards or whatnot. Which, I don't know, like, that makes, like, if you're building a wall, or you're building a fence of some sort, why the fuck are you using Lowe's cards to buy the fucking lumber? Why don't you, I don't fucking know, use the actual money, use a credit card, buy the stuff and show the receipt that, hey, this is what we got. What were you using Lowe's cards for? This is where we are coming from with this, Steve. I want you to understand why this is happening. It's not because you're mean to only me. It's because people are fucking with him. People were being mean to him. Other people were being mean to him. People were treating him like he was a fucking fool. That he was just someone that gave money and then that's it. He was not a human. He was an ATM machine. That's the problem. If it was just many people donating equal bits, then whatever, it's just a collective. But Only Me became the alpha donator of the whole shebang. So that's the issue here.
which is a scorned viewer. Miyagi made videos about him. Nobody else in this community.
Miyagi was also the person that made your stuff too. So I don't like again this scorned okay, whatever.
Has made videos about Only Me. You call Only Me a coward? Fact of the matter is, bros, you're jealous of Only Me.
That's not a good look. That's not a good look. Don't do this, Dave. Don't do this. Don't, please, for the love of God, don't make that argument. Why are you making this argument for? Why is Tug jealous?
You are salty that your whole narrative went to shit with a few strokes of Only Me's keyboard. Fact of the matter is, Tug, is you sound like a whiny bitch who's jealous. Calling Only Me a coward? He's the
Jealous of what, Dave? Because he didn't get private donations from Only Me? Is that why? It's like, oh my God, Dave, why are you being so dense? The man is just poking at you. Poke, he's poking at you. He's getting at you because let me tell you something. Here's the thing. If what Tuck was saying was wrong, and you know the truth, then you would have just let it go. In my personal opinion, you would have let it go. You would have kept on doing your thing, and you would have just moved on. Because But the thing is that, Dave, what I think the issue is the fact that when people go at you really hard, you don't know when to quit. And I need you to also understand something too. Notice how that no one else is defending you during your whole situation. That no one has went up in arms previously when Tug and Megan Fox had poked fun of you, had read your transcripts of your previous videos. Like, no one came up to arms for it. No one cares. Please show me a video where they're like, "Oh, I like Super Dave. Super Dave is an awesome person." See, for me, I'm not gonna throw my pom poms at you, friend. I'm not going to participate in the delusion that you're completely right about stuff. No. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to teach you. Don't get involved. Don't bother with people that's not going to put money in your pocket, that's not going to make your life better. Just leave it alone. Because you have to focus on who is helping you in your situation. You have to focus on who is going to make sure that you get out of this unscathed. The question you have to ask yourself is that who is publicly being your ally in this situation? Who is really there for Super Dave? And I don't want to hear your viewers. People could write shit. People could be lip servicey in comments saying, "Oh, we love you, Super Dave," whatever. It's a whole nother fucking thing to go on the stream or go on the video and fucking say that they are in the Milltown business and other people are being fucking facetious against you. People are being mean with you. They don't like. Where is that? Where is that type of support? Okay? For me, I am very fortunate enough to have background support, at the very least, to help to acknowledge shit for me and maybe to double check me whether or not this is working or not. I personally don't need anyone fucking defending me. I don't need to. People do defend me. That's great, and I'm not gonna be abashed by it. If people adore me enough to defend me against the horror of the world, God bless. It's just a testament to my character. It's a testament to me as a person. But for you, Dave, you have to ask yourself, is it really worth these battles? This war words. To have yourself being a disheveled mess with Tug blowing your spot up. Because I don't think what Tug has been doing previously is anything to compare to what he would do to you. I wouldn't be surprised today. I would not be surprised to you if today Tug decides to primarily do an hour's worth of content or whatever the amount of time he needs to break you down tonight. Fuck a court case, fuck court documents, fuck going after ever. Like, pettiness pettiness in this game is strong, okay, bro? Like, remember that. If you think you're petty, there are people that can out-petty you 100 times, 200 times, even 300 times.
The furthest thing from a coward. You talk about how he was doxxed. Oh my God, guys, only me was doxxed. and he was doxxed by the people who love him and who he's given to. Nobody doxed only me, you fucking idiot. His legal name was his YouTube screen name for years. Don't you remember when he donated to Jeremy under his legal name? How dumb.
That's fucking retarded, bro. Why would you donate under your legal name? Oh, like that's why. You don't think people would find out? Especially when you're donating that amount of money. That like what are we talking about here? What the fuck are we talking about here? Are we just excusing the fact that for years he's been donating under his fucking government? What? No, 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 no. Bad. Shame, no. There's no fucking excuse.
Dumb are you? You pick and grab things from areas and you try to make them fit your little puzzle, but it makes you look like an unhinged lunatic.
No. That just make again. If Tug is listening to this, I adore your work, Tug. But like again, I've dealt with people like Tug in my life. What he's doing, he's just picking at things. He's just piecing things together bit by bit as he goes along. The real thing is when he puts all the pieces together, stands back, and then you have a finished picture. You have to understand something. If you had kept your mouth shut and left Tug alone, sure, Tug would have kept poking at you. Who cares? But what would have happened is it would have been they would have been just going over the stuff with the court cases, Bruce and everyone else. You have been left alone. You did a good job about keeping yourself on a low profile, bro. But by you doing these videos, it doesn't help. At all. It doesn't. I'm doing the best I can. You want to make sure that you don't fucking get fucking crazy in the head with this stuff. I'm looking at this, it's like, bro, why? Let's continue.
Bro. Seriously, look in the mirror, Tug. And you're trying to make pieces fit that just don't fit. And when all else fails, you rage. You rage like the little commentary you are.
Tug, what the fuck are you talking about? Rage? Yeah. Word to the wise, if you're going to do a video responding to Tug, you have to show something more than saying you're a bad person. You don't know how to make things fit. Blah, blah, blah. Show something. Because again, this technically is a response against Tug. And all you're doing is just saying a whole bunch of nonsense. You're not showing how. You're just saying, oh, he's not this. Or only me, it's not this. Or he's not that. Okay. Show how Tug is unhinged. Show, read things off of it. You think fucking Tug is going to copyright strike you for using his words? Come on. You bits and pieces of it and show why Tug is unhinged. Don't just say it. Because again, what will happen is he'll just take your shit and then he'll turn it around you. Think about that.
And I'm so fed up with your nonsense, bro. To the point where people are talking about filing lawsuits against you. You have a problem that...
Who's filing lawsuits against Tug? Pretend I don't know nothing about Tug. Let's just say I'm a Milltown viewer, right? Who is posting lawsuits against Tug and why? You have to Because if you're going to make a case for yourself to get goodwill with people, you cannot assume people are going to do the due diligence to see why why you're in the right and stuff.
Some people don't support your Messiah, the guy that saved your channel after all was said and done with the Johnny Depp trial. You had a smooth transition into the Hales case. And now
So did you. Wait. Time out. Flagging the boy. Wait a fucking minute. You're accusing Tug of sliding into the Jeremy Hales case when I know for damn sure, and you know I've been keeping, and you know I've been on that ass for quite a bit since the beginning. When you did your show, your interview show, right? You slid into Hale stuff as well too. Well, technically speaking, what happened was you took a hiatus and then you went to do the Hale stuff, and then it was like a glove. You did that too. You slid in as well too. So I don't know why you give her this whole you both slid in. It's just that with Tug, it went from a court case to another court case. It went from you not liking Hales to you hit gold with a community that primarily didn't like Hales, and you took advantage of it. Which again, I don't discount that. Oh, get your money, honey. Like come, like I would never ever shit talk that. Few people got really golden eye when it came to that community. They saw the revenue, the subgrowth that would have been for that community. It's very appetizing. It's very alluring. All I have to do is just be on this side, and people will just give me money and subs. Oh, whatever. That's like way narrative. That's like propaganda, in a way. And to be fair, both of you came into it, but his was a little bit smoother than yours, in my opinion. By the way,
he is your donor, Jeremy, the donor for you. How dare you bring my name into anything when you know nothing about my relationship? You say that they cast me aside. They did this. They did that.
Where are your friends? Where's Two Leads in the Pod? Where are all your viewers? Where are all you... Which, by the way, let me just see if you got... Are you turning... Why did you turn comments off, Dave? Why? What are you afraid of? I thought the best viewers were going to be there for you. Again, I'm not out here to be mean to you, Dave. I'm just here to try to give you truth. And you could say, but why? Who am I? You're just as fucked as I am. Like who? Like where are you? And I could tell you that even though I don't have... Oh, no, actually, I might get that soon. Even though I might not be closing in on 1,700 viewers, even though I haven't got thousands upon thousands of dollars from people, and even though I don't have 300 people in my streams, what I do have is the experience to know when you're beaten, and know how to use this stuff to your benefit. You understand when to understand that it's okay to lose, and and you have to understand what your worth is. Dave, ask yourself this: where are your friends? Where are your allies? Where are your generals? Where are the people that are supposed to be in the trenches with you, dealing with commentary nonsense? Who is your buffer? Where's the outpouring of love and support? Dave, you're cutting your arm, your nose, your tongue to save yourself. Like, you're not doing your streams, maybe for good reason, but you're not allowing that to come and help you amass viewerships. You turning off your comments is not going to help your situation anymore. You're not allowing yourself to be helped. Okay? What you are doing is self-destruction at a level. If you truly believe, Dave, that you are not in the wrong in any of the situation, then all you have to do is move on. Just move on. Do something else. If you truly believe you are a content creator, if you truly believe you have something to give to this world, if you truly think that you are capable of inspiring people, do so. I've been keep on telling you for the past year or two. You are a recovering addict. You could inspire people with your stories. You could do a hotline. You could do an addicts Discord thing where you could have people tell their stories. You could bring about peace. Hell, wasn't there a talk where you and Maggot Edis were supposed to do a podcast together regarding recovering addicts? Am I wrong about that? Like, there is content to be had. There is a story to be had. You don't need Jeremy Hales. You don't need the stress. You have something to give. But I think what got you in this position, my friend, is that the money got to you. The fame got to you. The subs got to you. The super chats got to you. All those things that you bought, the chair, the computer, the monitors, everything, the puppets, I think. It got to you. You lost the eye on the prize. And you could watch this and you could get mad and you could think I'm going against you, but sir, tell me when I'm telling lies. Tell me when was the last time that you used your sobriety as a main topic, as a theme for a show. How many people in your community responded to your sobriety and only talked about the sobriety and how it inspired them? Or would they only talk about how bad this one particular person was in JH? You are better than this. You know you're better than this. But something is fucking up with your mental, bro. And you have such limited time to figure that shit out.
We had a slight disagreement, and I went silent because I was intimidated and afraid of your Messiah.
And again, you made another mistake. Why are you admitting that you got intimidated and scared in any type of argument, in any type of disagreement against an opponent, whether it be in front of you or online? You never admit that you got scared or you got bullied or whatever the case is. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good even if you're trying to tell the truth. Because all this tough talk and bubblegum mixed with this is not working. It's not a good combination, Dave. Because now people could smell blood in the water. People could smell fear in you. Just fear.
That's a fact, sir. That is a fact. Nobody set me aside. Nobody did anything. I set myself aside because I.
No. You may have, but again, Dave, you can even link it to me. Link it to me. Show me a stream. Show me a video where people didn't cast you aside, or people didn't cast you aside, and actually took up arms, proverbial arms, for you and defended your honor. Please do show me. I'll wait. I'll wait for you to provide that. Yes, you took yourself out of the game, but other people didn't fucking go to substitute for you in your stead. No one helped you out when people were shitting on your fucking name while you were in the fucking house licking your wounds and trying to recover your mental. No one gave a fuck about you, Dave. I'm being serious about that. And if you think I'm telling lies, Dave, show me where there is legitimate proof that people were there for you and they didn't kick you out of their fucking life.
I was intimidated. I was afraid. I grew a spine, as you said, Tug. I grew a set of balls. And I am okay with speaking because I did nothing wrong. And I have.
Dave, if you did nothing wrong, then stream. Dave, if you did nothing wrong, stream about something else than this bullshit. For the love of everything that's holy, bro. I could left you the fuck alone, bro. I could have let you fucking die a slow death. And I would have been like, okay, Dave doesn't know when to learn his lesson. But see, Dave, I want you to listen real carefully. See, this is what an IBO or someone that wants to help does. I'm giving you true advice. I'm not waving my pom-poms at you. I'm not telling you you do a good job. And I'm not telling you that you're in the right to be doing this type of bullshit nonsense. What I want you to do, I need you to get your head out of your fucking ass. I need you to straighten the fuck up. And I need you to walk away from this. Do something else. But I can't do it. But I think I hear you say I can't do anything else. People are making fun of me. Man. Sir, I've had people make fun of me too. I've had people sling my name all over this fucking YouTube space. Or commentary hell space, excuse me. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at the end of things. Because I'm just doing another thing. Outside of it. That's all I'm doing. And people like it, and then that's it. I just move on. I move away from all the nonsense. I give myself space, and I'm happy about it. I could breathe better. I could feel at peace with myself. I could just be happy. That's the thing I want you to understand. And I'm going to keep on repeating it.
No problem proving that. But the fact of the matter is your narrative isn't right, bro. It's not right. And you talk about my connections with man with deep pockets, blah, blah, blah. You do realize I have never asked Only Me for one penny in my life. Seriously, like, that's never happened. And whenever Only Me has asked anything of me, which hasn't been anything really, but just to answer a couple emails and to check in on me when he was worried about me. You are a fool, Tug. I'm there for only me, and I will always be there for that man because he has helped me in so many ways that you could only imagine. Ways I'm sure you wish somebody could help you, sir.
You're a fucking idiot. You are a fucking jabroni. I want you to all understand something too. The man has kids. So I highly doubt he would, he doesn't need the type of help that you needed, Dave. And also, it doesn't help that the fucking donations that you got from Only Me were not public either. And that's the other thing that I need you to understand too, Mr. Dave. The big donations that you got, your community never saw how much was given. All that happened was you cried on the stream when he gave the money, right? It was private. No one knew how much it was. And then it's like, whatever. You know what that does, Dave? When you're keeping private donations from your community, you are then showing that, oh, this one person matters more than everyone else. So of course your community is gonna give shit to Only Me. Of course your community is gonna give you shit for give you shit about Only Me, because you never show the donations. You could be like, but Huggy, why do I need to show anything? It's no one else's business. Because people are also donating their super chats to you. Okay? So it's like you have this person giving you secret money on the side. Okay? You are holding him to the breast about stuff, protecting him because he gave you money, but not caring enough about him to find out about where his money went with the two leads. But that's besides the point. You are segregating Only Me with the rest of your community. You in a way are being shitty with that. Like, in any common sense thing where people are doing streams or anything that does with donations, tips, or whatnot, it doesn't look good to have a few people privately donating to you. And then you're still having super chats open too. Because again, it sets a tone that because this person privately donated to the streamer, they get special treatment. Because this person donated, I don't know, maybe thousands of dollars, 2,000, 5,000 maybe. This person gets special treatment because of that. And you left your community in the lurch. That type of nonsense fucking Tug. People with principle does I need. It is a principle thing. You don't want that in around you. You don't. Never set that precedent.
So stop with the bullshit, Tug. Stop with the bullshit.
You can't sue what's already broke. Throw your papers at the...
What? It is. There you go. Or something. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyways. So yeah. So yeah. I want you Dave, to hopefully take this in consideration. About where you're going with this. Like I said, Dave, I really do appreciate what you did in regards to defending me with Slug. I really do. That was super nice of you to do so. Honestly, that really was. It was not needed. I appreciate it. So what I would hope, hopefully, 1 second. Let me go here. Go here. Yeah. I go here. 1 second. Here. I'm not gonna do this just in case. So I don't think that when it comes to this situation, it's not gonna be right for you. It's not. You're not. And again, I just want you to know that again, you helped me and I appreciate that. You didn't need to. You could just keep yourself safe, but you wanted to be a good person and you want to help me with the situation. Now again, now, but what I'm doing for you is way different. What I'm doing for you is like I'm trying to help you go down a better path. I'm not putting my I'm not going to focus on the opposition. I'm trying to focus on how to get you better up here. I'm trying to get you better in your heart. I'm trying to get you to a place, Dave, where you can actually thrive. Because for me, for anyone to get you to something, there you go. Wait. Oh shit! It didn't. For anyone to get you in a place where you're gonna get antagonizing, it's not gonna help. You're not gonna be able to grow. You're gonna put all your time and all your energy into a conflict that you don't really need. Let's do something now. Ooh. My buddy's back. Okay. Actually, wait. Oh. Sorry. Cool. Oh. Nice. But by the way, Dave, just to let you know, Target's going live at 5. So I hope you're ready, buddy. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. And yeah, like I said, I don't hate you, Dave. I never hated you, Dave. I just was trying to get you to go away from something that I could see going. I love how when you had extended an invitation for me to be a part of that community, and I told you no, other people just did it without any regard, and then all of a sudden, you know what? It turned bad because I knew it was poison in the well. I knew it was going to be a bad luck. But that's why I wanted, that's why I did the best I can to do these streams. To tell you that, hey, when you did that Rumble stream, that was your way out. When you had told me on Wall Smash that you had NDA on Jeremy Hales, that could have been another way out. When you had there were so many instances and chances for you to get out of the situation, and you just kept on holding, you kept on hitting, you kept on telling the dealer, I want to continue, I want to keep it right along like it was roulette. And now you're kind of in limbo right now, but hey, you can still get yourself out of it. You can still do it, buddy. I believe in you. You just gotta have faith that you could get yourself out of this too. And do yourself a favor. Whatever Tug says tonight, ignore it. Leave it be. Go off. Get some flowers. Smell some flowers. Smell the 1 second. Why is it doing this? Whatever, I think it got buggy. But yeah, like I said, ignore it. Smell the flowers. Eat some candy. Go for a walk. Be with your loved ones. Watch YouTube. Just do something that's going to keep your mind off of it. But in any case, guys, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Super thanks, super chat, super everything. Just know on the 15th of June, I will be doing a birthday stream. Hope to see you guys there. And yeah, hopefully everyone has a great night.